Welcome student. Today I am going to teach you inverse trigonometric functions. In last lecture we learned about inverse trigonometric functions, their domain, their range and graph of trigonometric function. Inverse trigonometric function. In last lecture we also learned the function, domain and range of that inverse trigonometric function. Now today we have start the problem on that inverse trigonometric function. Before that we learn about that table. Function of sine inverse x, their domain and range of inverse trigonometric functions. First, the domain of sine inverse and cos inverse is close interval -1 to +1. Okay. Domain of sine inverse and cos inverse are same. Again -1 to 1. Now we remember in last lecture the range of sine inverse and cos inverse. If you learn the range of sine inverse and cos inverse, then we have to memorize the range of cosec, sec, tan and cot also. So range of sine inverse is close interval -π/2 to close interval +π/2. Okay. And range of cos inverse is again close interval 0 to π. If you remember that two things or two range of sine and cos inverse, then you have to write other functions range. So domain of cosec inverse x is r minus -1 to +1. Again domain of sec inverse again same, that means r minus -1 1. Now if you know the range of sine inverse and cos inverse, then we have to write cosec and sec inverse. Now we have to write the range of sine and cos as it is for cosec inverse and sec inverse. For example, minus close interval -π/2 to +π/2 and subtract 0 from that function. Subtract 0. Again sec inverse, write down close interval 0 5 and subtract from that function is -π/2. Okay. Again last two function tan inverse and cot inverse. Again the domain of that two function is r and range of tan inverse and cot inverse is again range of sine inverse and cos inverse -π/2 to +π/2 and 0 to π. But here range of tan inverse is open interval -π/2 to +π/2 and range of cot inverse is 0 to π, open interval 0 to π. Now using the table we have to solve the example of principal value. Now we take first example. Find the principal value of sin inverse 1 by root 2. This type of example asked in board exam 1 or 2 marks. Let we have to denote it y equal to sin inverse 1 by root 2. Now we shift sin inverse that side. Therefore, we get sin y equal to 1 upon under root of 2. In class 10, we learn the values of trigonometric functions. For example, sin 90 degree, sin 30 degree, cos 90, cos 30, tan, cot, sec, and so on. So we know that sin how many degree? That is equal to 1 upon root 2. So we know sin 45 degree, that means sin pi by 4, that is equal to 1 upon under root of 2. Okay. So we have to write here sin y equal to sin pi by 4, that is equal to 1 upon root 2. Okay. So we have to find the principal value of sin inverse 1 upon 2. Principal value. Since the principal branch value of sin inverse, the principal branch value of sin inverse by using that table. In that table, sin inverse, the range of sin inverse is closed interval minus pi by 2 plus pi by 2. That means principal value means range. The principal branch value or the range of sin inverse minus pi by 2 plus pi by 2. So sin y equal to 1 upon root 2 and 1 upon root 2 is positive, and we know that the principal branch is minus pi by 2 plus pi by 2, correct? So your function, that means your angle pi by 4 lies in between these two quadrants, that means quadrant number first and quadrant number second. So pi by 4 lies in first quadrant because sin y is positive and angle is pi by 4. Therefore, pi by 4 lies in first quadrant. Therefore, the principal value of sin inverse 1 by root 2 is pi by 4. Okay. Now we take again another one example. Find principal value of cot inverse minus 1 by root 3. Cot inverse minus 1 by root 3. Again, we have to write it. Let y equal to cot inverse 1 by root 3. Sorry, minus 1 by root 3. So we get cot y equal to minus 1 by root 3. Again, cot how many degrees? That is equal to 1 by root 3. So we know that cot 60 degree, that is equal to 1 upon root 3. Therefore cot pi by 3, that is equal to 1 by root 3. So we have to write it cot y equal to minus cot of pi by 3, and we have to again write it cot y equal to cot of minus pi by 3. So again, by using table, the range of cot inverse, by using that table, the range of cot inverse is 0 to pi, open interval 0 to pi. That means this value lies in that space of that quadrant. Since the principal branch value of cot inverse is open interval 0 to pi, but it is given that cot y is equal to minus 1 by root 3. So in first quadrant, both tan cot are positive. Therefore, cot negative in second quadrant. Therefore, the value lies in second quadrant. But the value is 60 degree. That means minus 60 degree. So the value is greater than 90 and less than 180, that means pi. So we have to write it cot y equal to cot of pi minus pi by 3. So we get cot y equal to cot of 3 minus 1, that means 2 pi by 3. Okay. Therefore, the principal value of cot inverse minus 1 by root 3 is 2 pi by 3. This is our last answer. Thank you.